Julia, that was such a rich conversation.
I could have talked to her all night, especially like once we
Seriously.
not only about what she's going, but just her life and all the good things that are happening as she has this difficult time. There's still some positive, as she said. The author Wright told her she's making cornbread out of corn. And so just knowing she's an avid reader like we are, I'm just astounded by her.
Me too. Me too. And, it's funny as we were talking and she was naming books and you were naming books and I'm thinking of all these books and I'm like, oh, we need a book club. That's what we need. We need a book club.
Oh, we do need a book club.
We need a book club.
We need a book club. I can see Jasmine's eyes now like, oh, Lord. Yeah, we're going to have a book club. We're going to have a book club. We're going to do it.
I think we need a book club. Oh, yeah. That'll help me too. By the way, since we're talking about books, I know we're getting on to something else, but did you see that there's a movie coming out? We need a movie club too, because I love movies, good movies, not just crap. But the Nickel Boys, they made it into a movie.
Yeah, they made it into a movie.
Have you seen a trailer for it?
No, I have not seen the trailer, but I know they made it into a movie because I remember when the options got, like he sold it and then it came out and I think I was seeing it in like Publishers Weekly or something like that. Yeah.
I loved that book. I read the entire book in one sitting on a flight from London to Dallas.
Well, I mean, that's Colson Whitehead. That man is an amazing author.
Yes, he is. And so, yes, I'm like, oh, I got chills when I saw it.
I own every one of his books. Like you should go back and read like some of his like first, like Sag Harbor, like was his first. Mm-hmm. And I've just been a fan of his ever since. And I mean, he's his so
writing
good.
Style is just beautiful.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
So I have a question for you. Yeah. How are you just getting better?
So I am just getting better by enjoying the frivolity of that drink you talked about, this ice shaken espresso, brown sugar, something, the ice.
Brown sugar oatmeal shaken espresso.
That's it. That drink. Because I only go to Starbucks if I'm traveling. I'm one of those travelers, like I pre-order it. Like I don't stand in line. I pre-ordered it and I took it right with me to the lounge. When I tell you that drink is joy in a cup,
that's what I'm saying. That good. It's that good.
It's that good. So I'm getting better that's going to be my one weekly kind of like treat. I don't do a lot of sweets.
And it's not really sweet. A lot of calories in it.
Yeah, it's not really that sweet either. No, but that's going to be my, like, I'm like you, I make coffee at home, but that is going to be my 1 week treat of getting that drink. I don't know what, it's not about a day, but I know once a week for pretty much the end of the year.
For the holidays.
Be getting that drink.
Yes. I mean, I'm not a Starbucks person. And no disrespect. I don't go out.
You drink coffee at home.
No. Yeah. And that drink, do you know, back like a few weeks ago when we were in Wisconsin, I don't even know when it was, a while back, we, every day we're like at Starbucks with the kids, we're getting up like, give us a whole round.
But that is like, I call those like, things like that to me are like simple luxuries, to be able to say, I'm going to go every week and just get this drink that my friend told me I should have. And so that's how I'm just getting better by having a simple luxury as a beverage form every week, at least until the end of the year.
I love
until I get sick of it, which for me is usually like 6 weeks. So I know I have it at least six times.
Yeah, but don't you love how the oat milk like blends with the coffee?
And I'm really not an oat milk fan.
Either.
It's a perfect drink.
Yes,
it's a perfect
people
drink.
Don't mess with it. Just order it as they do it. I tried to tweak it, didn't work.
No, I remember you told me that. You said don't tweak it, just use it. And so I was like, okay, I'm ordering it, and like it was that like love at first sip. I was like, oh, this is special.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Well, that's how I'm just getting better.
Yes. You're getting better by my joy of just getting better. I love it. And here's the thing. I'm flying out next week. And the joy is knowing that like by the time I turn with the car and I'm about to get out, I know the pre-order. So by the time I get through security, that drink is ready for me to pick up and I take it right to the lounge.
Look at me. Look at how happy you've made me.
That's how I was like, when I tell her this, she's going to crack up laughing.
Because one of the ways that I literally am just getting better is, I try not to a very wise woman, dear friend of mine, told me a long time ago, don't shoot on yourself and don't shoot on other people. So, when I find something I love, I used to be high key about it. Now I'm kind of low key. I'm like, I tried this. It's really good. It was great for me, blah, blah, blah. Because everyone's different. What I like may you not like. You may not like this. You may not like whatever it is. So I just put it out there and stuff. And so, but in my heart, I'm like, but I just know it's so good. So yeah. So that's how I'm just getting better. Well, and also what Amanda said. I've been practicing this, and like she said, she's not always perfect at it. I'm not either. Talking less, listening more. I know sometimes it doesn't serve me well on a podcast because I don't want to like interject and stuff. But yeah, like 2 ears, 1 mouth, use them accordingly. Yeah.
So Michelle, what are you sipping on this week?
I am sipping on.
Since you're just getting better by me, my joy, what are you sipping on this week?
Well, I've got my own joy because I love, so in Northern Italy, the king of Italian wines is Barolo. And I love Barolo. Everybody, who knows Barolo, most people love Barolo. It is a fabulous. But the grape that makes Barolo is called Nebbiolo. And that grape also makes Barbaresco. And I love Barbaresco. So we'll say Barbaresco. Bar. So I am drinking this fantastic Fontana Frida, and it is the Coste Rubìn 2019 Barbaresco. And the thing that I like about Barbaresco is I'm also a big Pinot Noir drinker. Mm-hmm. And so Barbaresco is the lighter side of Nebbiolo. So at least it is for me. That's my interpretation of it. And this wine has got all kinds of crisp red berry fruit and violets. And gosh, what a perfect holiday wine. When I think Italian reds, I think like bring on the holidays and winter and a great, full meal, some bolognese or something like that, or some gnocchi if you're a vegetarian, a nice mushroom.
Beautiful lamb, mushroom.
Oh, yeah. Wild boar. Oof. Yes. Yes. So that's what I'm drinking today. What about you? What do you have in your glass?
So I am in the Rhone. I am with Jean-Luc Colombo Picpoul de Pinet.
That's a classic.
From Cornas region, a part of the Rhone, I love Picpoul. Picpoul. That's how
look
I
like that color. Ooh, look at that.
So beautiful. And once again, I like high, beautiful whites in the wintertime. And I know a lot of people are always like, oh, well, it's cold. And I'm like, I'm inside, or even if you buy a fireplace, one of those things. But it is, to me, great as an aperitif, but it's really beautiful. It is crab cakes all day long out here, oysters all day. This is like the perfect wine for that. It has almost like this chamomile, but also, preserved lemon, not like citrus, like fresh lemon is more like a preserved lemon on the nose.
Preserved lemon is winter. Yeah.
Exactly. It's very wintry, right? It's that kind of like fall citrus fruit. And for me, it's, you still roast chicken. I also love it with vegetables. Mm-hmm. This is one of those wines that actually works with like sweet potato. I like sweet potato pie at Thanksgiving. I don't have to cook one. I'm not a baker, but my cousin's making one. And this is the kind of wine. You can go with savory or sweet foods.
Nice.
As a white wine. And if you didn't want to have a dessert wine or anything like that, this will go. So Picpoul de Pinet, Jean-Luc Colombo from the Rhone.
Just a reminder to watch this or any episode, subscribe to Just Getting Better on Spotify. And there you can also see our bottles that we are drinking and our episode recommendations. Until next time,
just keep
just getting better.
Keep just getting better.